Today we got a couple things to talk with you guys about, including Google no longer owns YouTube. There's another company that now owns Google, and we'll talk about what that means for us as creators, as well as a couple other updates and things you guys should know as creators that are happening here on this platform and what it means for your audiences and the content that you're developing. All that's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Tuesday, which means it's time to do some online video news updates with you guys like we do every week here at Video Creators. The first thing to talk about is that Google is now owned by a company called Alphabet. What is Alphabet? Well, if you go to abc.xyz, type that into your browser, you will get to the new company that owns Google. And basically the owners of Google said that we are having a hard time with all these different business ventures that we're doing, don't really align closely under Google anymore. And so now Alphabet owns Google as well as all of Google's businesses and properties and products and all the companies that fall under that. So what does this mean for YouTube? Well, right now, as it stands now, the org chart and everything, YouTube is still a part of Google's business model. A lot of Google's other businesses have been siphoned off into other separate programs and things, you know, like the self-driving streetcars, and Google actually owns a company that is trying to eliminate death and doing a lot of scientific research and things like that don't really fall under a search engine type of business. There's been a lot of theories out there that I've read and seen about how YouTube will stop showing up in search results of Google as the company continues to reorganize itself, and I haven't seen any indication that that's going to be the case. As it stands right now, there isn't a whole lot of impact that seems like it's going to happen to YouTube as a result of all this restructuring happening at Google. But technically speaking, Google no longer owns YouTube. Alphabet now owns Google, and YouTube is a part of Google and the whole Alphabet system. Something else that I think you guys would be interested in is another article linked up down there, how the Samsung phone is now integrating YouTube live streaming directly into its platform. Not a separate app, not another program or service to sign up for. It's built in. YouTube live streaming is built in directly to the phone to kind of take on some of these, you know, other places like Periscope and Meerkat, and now Facebook has their own platform called Mentions, which is mobile live streaming for celebrities. Now I have been using Periscope a lot more recently, and actually later this weekend actually, I'm going to be at Vlogger Fair. My wife and I are going to announce and reveal, we're going to find out with everyone else, actually everyone else will find out before us, what gender our twins are that we are having, and we will be live streaming that on Periscope. So if you want to follow me there, it's just search for Tim Schmoyer on Periscope and you'll find me, and just add me and follow me there, and then you'll get that live stream plus all the other random Q&As and hangouts to do with you guys when I have time. So I've been loving it, Periscope and Snapchat too, kind of, actually, so to speak. I've been learning Snapchat a lot recently, which I know I'm late to that game, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. Even to the point where we will be live streaming the gender reveal of our twins live this weekend on Periscope. So I'd love to have you join us if you have Periscope. But here's the real thing I'm really interested in hearing from you guys down in the comments below is how are you using Meerkat and Periscope to enhance your relationship with your audiences and grow your connections, and how you're interacting with them, and how is it influencing the content that you're making. So far it hasn't influenced my content here at Video Creators too much, although it really has influenced my content over on our family's vlogging channel, youtube.com/schmovies, because I can get real-time like feedback and information, and I can see how people react, and I see like, oh, okay, they really liked this moment, I saw the hearts going, I saw the comments going as opposed to this, and that helps me know like, all right, when I make my vlogs, this is what people react to. I can see that in real time on Periscope, and so it helps me cut my vlogs a little bit better. And the last article you will find linked up down there is kind of more of a pet peeve of mine more than an actual story that I think you guys need to hear about, but it's been reported that in 2015 Adblock will have cost creators and websites $21.8 billion just this year in 2015. Now I understand why people use Adblock, because the ads are not the greatest experience. A lot of people don't want to have the ads interrupting their content or interfering there or cluttering their webpage or whatever. But this is how creators like you, especially when creators tell me like, hey, I use Adblock, I'm like, why? Like, you of all people, like, should, like, it's stealing, guys. Like, you're not going to go to jail for it, but the only way that content, well, not the only way, but one of the main ways that a lot of creators can make their content sustainable is by the ads that's generated on YouTube. And so when you guys as creators are using Adblock, and I see you in the comments of videos saying like, oh, just use Adblock, or just, you know, I'm like, do you want your viewers using Adblock? And what happened if 100% of your fans, your followers ended up using Adblock? What would happen to your content? What's going to happen to the content of the creators that you love and you like and you trust and you enjoy watching if you're using that, and basically robbing from them what they worked hard to earn, you know? So it's really unfortunate that $21.8 billion that could have gone to creators to support websites that are generating content for you with nothing else asked of you. And I know a lot of you guys are totally applauding and agreeing with me, but there are some of you guys, that's why I'm mentioning it, because I do see it in the comments here, the video creators' videos, enough that I wanted to just, you know, mention this rather than ranting at you personally in the comments of these videos. To that end, I think YouTube understands how some people they just hate ads. They hate that experience, and so I hope sometime soon they come out with a paid premium service where people can pay a monthly fee to support the creators that they watch the most, to eliminate and remove ads from the platform, and instead creators and YouTube, they should make a lot more money from that theoretically. I hope they roll that out soon. I don't really know what the holdup is, but that seems to me to be a great answer to Adblock. Maybe, I know there's some people are just going to be freeloaders and they're just going to steal regardless of whatever the options are, but for some of us, hopefully that will be a good option. So that's my little rant on that. If you have a rant on either side, go ahead and leave it down there below. We'll see if me and other people agree with you or not. It'll be a fun little discussion. But if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe, because every Tuesday I just bring you up to speed on some of the updates happening in the online video world. Tomorrow I'll give you guys some YouTube tips. Thursday we do YouTube Q&A, and I do all this to support you guys as creators here on YouTube, because I know a lot of you have messages that need to spread, that the world needs to hear, and I'm gonna do everything I can to help you guys grow your audiences and your YouTube channels so that those people can hear you, find your message, and hopefully have their lives be changed as a result. So thank you for letting me be a small part of that. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.